All right, as you see right here, I've been out here fishing. I've been looking. This is what I've been after. But sometimes when you go after something, you don't always get what you want, and it doesn't measure up to size. As you can see, this is a little bass. He's what I'd call a little peckerhead. There ain't much to him. Actually, this is what my buddy Ross is the master at. He catches these all the time. To me, this is what I would call a fish finger, because there ain't much more than a finger. And as you can see right here, all I can really do with this one right here is stick my finger in its mouth. That's about it. But if you get a really big one, a monster fish, you can literally put your whole fist, yeah, even a man with me, my size, 210 pounds of lean muscle, I can stick my big fist down a bass's mouth if it's the right one. But in order to go get a big monster bass like that, you have to have the right bait. You have to have the magic wiggle jiggle. You can't come out here and just use any old bait and just toss it out there and hope you're going to get lucky. You have to have a proven system. You have to have a method that's going to bring in the monsters. So anytime you're trying to get something, I don't care if it's a monster fish, if it's the love of your life, if it's the one that's going to last forever and ever, anytime you want something special, you got to have something special to offer in return. And that's what I do with my system and everything I teach you on how to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep working out here today and see if I can't come up with something a little bigger than this. Because this, to tell you the truth, you could do it. Anybody could catch one of these. Even my buddy Ross gets something like this. I'm out here just like I am, looking for that love of my life. I'm looking for that special woman. I'm also looking for that special bass, the kind you'd put up on the wall, the monster, the one you're going to put your fist down his throat. Let's keep fishing. You know, sometimes when I'm out here, I'm just casting here and I'm casting there, and you get a little discouraged sometimes when things don't go your way. You think, I'm never going to catch a fish. I'm never going to meet that woman of my dreams. Nothing seems to be going right for me. But you got to learn to believe in yourself. And if you don't succeed that first time, what do they say? Keep trying, trying again. So I throw out, and I throw out, and I reel in, and I reel in, and before you know it, you wind up, presto, there it is. Just like this right here. You'll have that little fishy, you'll have that woman, that date, that love of your life. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to believe in yourself, and day after day you have to keep going out there trying, sending out those emails, working on your website, doing whatever it takes to get what you want out of life. And if you do what I've been teaching you, you will find the woman of your dreams. Hey, you see this right here? This is what happens when you don't give up hope. You keep working it and working it. You go get a little ones, you throw out, you keep throwing, you got nothing. You go back to the drawing board, you improve your skills, you improve your presentation, you keep working on it over and over again. And before you know it, you'll get the monster bass as big as it gets out there. When people tell you about a big bass, this is big. Oh, that thing bit me. He's a monster. When you could put your fist down a bass mouth like that right there, you see that? That's the fist down his mouth. That's how big this is. It's my buddy Ross catches little peewee fish. These are the monsters. I am a master at catching the monsters. That's why they call me Chet the Bass Master. It doesn't get any bigger, any better, any nicer than this. Whenever you want to know how to catch the big one, when you want to know how to improve your skills, you go to somebody who's already done what you want to do. You learn from a master, and that's what I do. I teach you how to improve your skills to get whatever it is you're after. It doesn't matter what it is in life, you can have anything, and you can be the best there ever is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be, just like I am, if you're ready to go. Now, I always catch and release. I put them back where I find them, and I leave them a lot better off. I know this is killing you to see this monster go back in there. It doesn't get, this is wearing my arm out. My goodness, what a monster. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that was big. I got slime all over me. You ever have slime like that on you? Huh? It's just all over. It's a good feeling. I love having that slime on me. You ought to try it sometime. You'll never forget it. Now remember, if you want to learn how to accomplish what you're seeking to do in your life, just get the tools, get the proper equipment, learn to get the right bait, and then when you have that right bait, you have to learn to present it in the proper way. There's an art to presenting that bait there. I actually seduced that monster fish, that huge hog, was right over there underneath this dock, and I threw the worm over there and I let it sit, subtle. Then I did the takeaway. I pulled a little. I put my famous magic wiggle jiggle on that monster bass, and before you knew it, he sucked it up, swallowed it, bit it, hook, line, and sinker, and the fight was on. And then you have to have the skills to land this thing. It's one thing to hook one, but you got to have the skills to fight it, to let it pull the drag out, to work that drag, to get it around the side of the boat, back around the back of the boat, around the motor, up around the front where the trolling motor's at. Get a net. This is something you just don't pull a monster like this in. You have to get a net, a huge net. And this is what I've been trying to teach you to do. Get you a net. Don't try to do this with a cane pole. Cast out a broad net, just like right here, presto. This is the magic tool. I have other tools waiting for you. Get my tools and you'll be able to get the monster, the love of your life. It doesn't matter what, it's right there waiting on you. Take action.